Welcome back to my channel. This is Left Side of Sides coming back to you with another leg day video with another gym vlog. Hope you guys are having a good time so far. So today we are going to do some Romanian deadlift first. This machine I like to go nice and smooth, nice and controlled. So today, we definitely hit the compound movements for the lower body. So Romanian deadlift is like the exercise that develops your calves, your hamstrings, like the posterior chain of your legs. And since that's the one that I don't really enjoy doing, that's the one we're gonna knock out of the way since we're nice and fresh. And again, you want to hinge your hips here, slightly bend the knee, keeping your core strong and your back straight in order to make sure you're doing this correctly. And then, since we are taking advantage here, some shrugs. So I feel like my traps have been getting developed a lot. Every time I do some heavy lateral raises, I feel soreness on my traps. So working them directly as well is good for my traps. They get nice and strong. It makes my neck look a little bit thicker. So I don't really train my neck. I basically just do traps. My neck is pretty short. So for me personally, I get away with training traps and makes my neck look thicker. And then we're doing some pendulum squats here. So I'm doing definitely like a pause here at the bottom, just slightly for 1 second, making sure I'm going all the way down. And this is superior because this is like good for the knees. It's friendly for the joints there. You develop a lot of quads, a lot of glute here. So I like this machine a lot. Unfortunately, the hack squat machine was not free, so we were going to use the pendulum squat. So this is pretty good. I like this a lot. Again, I don't do like squats on a barbell or that stuff. I feel like with machine itself, you are able to get away with a lot, still getting strong, still getting good resistance, as long as you practice it good for range of motion. And pendulum squats is the remedy for that as well, right? So it's basically 2 sets here that we're doing, and then a drop set for my second working set, just to make sure that my lower body, my legs do not get neglected. They're getting strong, proportional, evenly balanced out. And then we're doing some calf extensions here. So again, you want to pause at the top and hold the bottom stretch. I feel like a lot of development has been occurring on my calves. So this is pretty excellent. So we did 2 sets on camera and 1 set off camera, because this is basically what we're doing for calves. Like nothing much to it. It's just simple, flow state, concentration here, mind to muscle connection, nice and controlled. And this is basically the machines I would highly recommend to develop some strong calves. This is much superior than the steady ones for me personally. You get more of a stretch there. And then moving on to the leg press. So again, glutes and quads is what the focus is for these leg pressing movements. So doing 5 plates on each side, trying to make sure that my legs go close to my body as much as possible. I did kind of rush on that first set. So in the second set here, I'm slowing it just a little bit more to make sure that I am, working on properly. So for me, I'm able to lock out just slightly, not too much, just to protect my knees and I don't get hurt. Then moving on for some more quad development with leg extensions. This is a good isolation movement. I'm holding it at the top for 1 second and slowly releasing it back down. So I'm able to go heavy. Again, they don't have the numbers on the machine here, so I just measure by how much we actually do. Then we do a drop set. So as you see, there's a lot of weight stacked up close together there. So again, nice and controlled is what our objective is here for the leg day. And then I am dropping the weight significantly just to get a few more reps in, empty out the tank. And I definitely do feel sore with this concise leg day. There's a lot of things that you're doing in the sense of making your, being fully concentrated in how you're moving, the weights, how you're moving with the reps here. So there's not too many exercises, but there is a lot going on in the sense that you have to be very focused and not just repping out quick. So with this leg curl, you're working out the calves and the hamstrings, similar to the Romanian deadlift, just adding some posterior chain muscle development here. So we are trying to hold that pause, that stretch, and then force it out. And then rest for 2 to 3 minutes in between all my sets. And then Doing this again, slow and controlled. And then here, I believe I do decrease the weight just to make sure that I am getting some more, reps in the, just emptying out the tank, right? You want to empty out all the reps, all the energy you have left to get the last few, reps in. And I like these machines here for this gym. It's very good, very efficient. I'm glad that it's mostly free. There's not people using it, so it gets it a lot out of the way. Then we're going to finish off with doing tibial raises. So I'm being mindful, not forgetting this movement in my lower body days. Again, just lifting with the front half of your feet, doing these weighted, and the muscles around the shins and the ankles will definitely get stronger. You see, it's pretty hard, even though we're doing 25 pounds in each hand. Balance here is key, so you could also do these leaning against the wall, and that's gonna help you develop some strong muscles around the shin. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.